Major tech companies cut their IT support team by nearly 50%. Not because the work dried up, not because the companies were struggling, because an AI now does most of that work instead. And here's the part that should get your attention. They are not done. Their goal is an 80% reduction. If you're new here, my name is Sirat. I'm an IT support and cybersecurity specialist working in Frankfurt. If you work in IT or if you are planning to break into IT anywhere in Europe, you need to watch this video before you make your next move. And I will talk about what skills actually protect and grow your career in this environment. Now, before you panic, I'm not here to tell you IT careers are over. That would be completely wrong and honestly irresponsible advice. Stay with me because this video contains the insight that most IT professionals are completely missing. Let's start with what's actually happening and why it matters right now. AI tools are getting really good at handling the bread and butter tasks of IT support. Password resets, software installation issues, basic connectivity problems, standard onboarding requests. These are the things that make up a huge percentage of the daily help desk tickets, and AI can now handle many of them faster, cheaper, and around the clock. I'm going to go through very detailed AI tasks that was taken from me from my work in other videos, but I'm just giving you an example. For example, in Teams, we had IT support, and you would just chat and talk to somebody. But now it is done with AI. You just talk with a robot and you choose the language and speak in any language that you want. And yeah, 50% of the work that I would do for password reset, documentation, sending links, where to find the tickets, where to order or report an incident or order a new device or an item, now they are all done by AI. So 50% of the chatting that I would do on a normally basis, I don't do it. Now it is taken by AI. I'm going to go in depth to talk about all of them in the next video you can find on my channel in the near future. We are talking about AI-powered chatbots that use a natural language processing, meaning they can understand plain English or any other language, not just command prompts. Automated ticketing systems that categorize and route issues without a human touching them, as I will discuss later, of course, in other videos, and predictive monitoring tools that can detect a server problem before it causes any downtime at all. This is also a new thing that we have in our cybersecurity department. For companies, this is genuinely exciting. Less cost, faster resolution, 24/7 availability. For entry-level IT workers, it is a direct challenge, particularly for roles that are almost entirely built around those routine tasks like our first-level IT support. Now, here's where it gets really interesting for anyone working or looking for work in Europe and Germany specifically. German companies, particularly mid-sized businesses, what locals call them Mittelstand, have traditionally been slower to adopt automation compared to Silicon Valley giants. There is a cultural preference for reliability, process, and human accountability. And Germany's strong labor protections mean companies can't just lay off entire departments overnight. But that window is narrowing, even in Germany. German corporations and multinationals operating here are accelerating AI adoption in their IT departments like they do in our company, which you will see later. The question isn't if this transformation happens here, it's how fast it happens. By the way, if this video resonated with you so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me with the algorithms, and you can see on the screen that so many of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. So what's the actual dividing line between jobs that AI will replace and jobs that AI will elevate? It comes down to one word: complexity. AI is very good at pattern recognition. It has seen this problem 1,000 times. It knows the answer. But the moment a problem requires genuine critical thinking, human judgment, or understanding the specific business context of a company, AI stumbles. Think about it. AI can detect that a network is down, but it can't sit in a room with a department head and understand why that downtime is catastrophic for that particular team's workflow and redesign a solution around their real needs. AI can identify a suspicious login, but it can't make the judgment call on whether that's a legitimate executive traveling abroad or an actual breach that requires escalation. That space, the space between pattern recognition and genuine human judgment, that is where IT professionals will thrive for a long time to come until AI takes control of everything. This brings us to the most practical part of this conversation. What skills actually protect and grow your career in this environment? First, cybersecurity. This is probably the single most AI-resistant specializations in IT right now. AI can flag anomalies and run automated responses, but real threat analysis, ethical decision-making, compliance work, that requires humans. In Germany, especially with strict data protection laws and the GDPR, companies need people who understand both the technology and the legal landscape. Second, cloud infrastructure and systems architecture. Companies are migrating to cloud environments rapidly, and they have no choice. And someone needs to design, manage, and troubleshoot those systems. AI assists, it doesn't replace the engineer making architectural decisions. Third, AI oversight itself. This one surpasses people, but think about it. Someone has to train these AI models, audit their outputs, and fix them when they get things wrong. That is an AI role, and right now there aren't nearly enough people who understand both IT support workflows and AI systems to fill that gap. If you're an expat or an immigrant in Europe or Germany building your IT career, these three areas are where you want to be steering, or at least moving toward. Here's the insight I promised you, the thing most IT professionals aren't thinking about. The fear around AI and jobs is being framed as, will AI take my job? But the smarter question, the one that actually puts you in a position of power, is, how do I become the person who makes AI work better? Because here's what the data actually shows. Companies that rush to fully automate their IT support are running into serious problems. AI systems that misdiagnose issues, frustrated employees who can't get real answers, projects abandoned because the ROI just isn't there. One research firm estimates that by 2027, half of all AI projects at IT service desks will be abandoned or scaled back. The companies that are succeeding, they are using a human plus AI model. Humans handling complexity and relationships, AI handling volume and speed. That means the IT professionals of the next 5 years isn't fighting AI, they are the person guiding it, auditing it, and doing the work AI simply cannot do. And if you're an international professional building a career in Europe or Germany, you actually have a unique advantage, at least in the next 5 years, and then we know what happens with AI. You already know how to adapt. You have already navigated a new language, a new system, a new culture. That adaptability is exactly the mindset this moment in tech rewards. And you are ready. You have to know that. So let's bring this together. AI is absolutely changing IT support, entry level especially. Routine, heavy roles are under the real pressure, and that pressure will grow over the next few years. If you are in one of those roles, the time to move is now. Not when the pressure arrives at your door, but the overall picture for IT careers, especially in Germany and across Europe, is not collapse. It's evolution. The professionals who understand AI, work alongside it, and bring human judgment to the problem AI can't solve. They will bring more value, not less. 3 things to take from this video. Number 1, specialize towards complexity, cybersecurity, cloud architecture, AI oversight. Number 2, understand the German and EU context, or other languages if you are in the other countries, and understand GDPR. Data sovereignty and local business culture create demand for IT talent that pure automation can't fill. Number 3, stop asking, will AI replace me? Start asking, how do I become indispensable in an AI-assisted world? That mindset shift is everything. If this was useful, Drop a comment below. I would genuinely love to know, are you currently in IT support or are you looking to break in? What's your biggest concern about AI and your career? Let's talk about it. And if you are navigating an IT career in Germany, visa, certifications, job hunting as an expat, I have videos covering all of that. Check them out because your next step might already be waiting for you there. See you in the next one. Bye.